Hey everybody, what did love look like for you today? Tell me, I want to know. So for me, I have one of my children, my 12-year-old, is putting me through the paces, y'all. Just lots of challenge. And it occurred to me that what's been saving my bacon is the understanding that I have about how our soul contracts work with our children. And because this is not a topic that is typically discussed in Western society, you get all the biology of pregnancy and childbirth. You don't get any of the spirit, generally speaking, in our Western culture. And so today I wanted to talk about the point of view that I have that really helps me in those super challenging times to be able to overcome my triggers and then have a conscious conversation about what's going on in our relationship. So A Journey into Being is the book I would recommend if you want more about this topic, more than just my little surface version. But when babies are born, there's really no acknowledgement of them as whole soul beings, or even really before they're born. But once they're here, it's just kind of like, oh, it's a newborn, it's a baby, right? But there's no, and that's biologically true, but there's no acknowledgement of the other part, which is a fully online, partially embodied or maybe fully embodied soul being whose cosmic age and or dimensional level may be higher than yours, might be higher than your soul, because our children choose us for the soul lessons that they need to evolve and for the soul lessons that we need to evolve. It is not a one-way thing. This is very much a partnership. And these soul contracts are made before you guys even get here. So they're very important, first of all. And secondly, the reason that this person is there is so that you can be triggered all to be damned by somebody that you love the most, right? Because that is where, if our lessons come in love, they're so much easier to assimilate, right? And of course, as we all know, if you don't learn your lessons the first few times, they tend to get louder and more painful until you figure it out and do something different, or change your perspective or your way of being in such a way that that thing no longer triggers you, that is no longer within you to be triggered because you healed it. So, what's been completely saving me is that I know, I acknowledge, I understand, and I appreciate the soul lessons that my children are here to impart to me and to help me evolve and to learn. And what that looks like is getting triggered. A lot of the time, it looks like that. And handling that trigger in a way that is in alignment with my values, that is the way I would have wanted to be handled at that age, particularly if I didn't get that, right? So I've had to, pull that out of the ether, like, well, that's not what the reaction anybody would have given me at that age. It would have been ugly. So what do I do differently? Like, what does divine love look like in this situation? Just constantly coming back to love and coming back to, this is for me. This is not being done to me. This is for me, for my highest evolution. And what lesson am I supposed to be learning right now? What is this showing me? What is this giving me? What gift is here? What medicine is here? Right? And our children give that to us. It's such a blessing and such a challenge. So I just wanted to share that perspective with you guys today. I hope this helped with maybe a little gremlin in your life. I don't know. I've We all got some. So anyway, I love you. I would love to hear more about how divine love is showing up for you, and if any of these practices or perspectives, if inserting them into your life has changed anything. Let me know. All right, I will see you next time. Peace.